Hello everyone, welcome to Alphawisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria. Today, and probably all days of the week that this video is on YouTube, I will be talking about a type of line that I've got more comments and feedback from out of all the items we've talked about, and that is the single transverse palmar crease, which is another name for a line. And originally it was known as the simian line, but there were so many negative connotations, there has been an update. It didn't just happen today, it happened several years ago, but everybody has not tuned in, and I believe in getting the most updated information. And since you have the line, I feel it's very important that you understand it so you can do whatever that's needed to do to uplift your thinking of yourself. Okay? So we get started with a little information as usual. All right. So here we have the single transverse palmar crease simian line. All right, here's what it looks like. It's just one line running across the palm, if you haven't seen it before. And it is, in my opinion, a fascinating combination of the head line, which would start over here, and the heart line, which would start over here. And they sort of come in together, they meet each other and seemingly become fused together. So you end up with one line, one single line. Transverse palmar, because it's on the palm, crease. This is a crease in the palm. Okay, let's take a look here. If you understand that the heart line embodies our emotional responses and the head line rules our analytical capacities, we can see that one line merging the head and heart is likely to result in a one-track approach to life, unable to separate logic from emotion. Logic is where the headline would be your thinking processes. Emotion would start over here. This would be like your heart, how you feel. Okay? So I hope we're clear on that. Now, just a little background information would be here. This was one reason why old palmistry books, and of course those who read it and worked with it, attributed savage impulses, aggression, and brutality to those with this line. But over the years, as I've said at the beginning, we found that that's not true. More typically, though, we're alternating between being too rational, that's your thinking process, and too emotional, that would be over here. Okay? So we're clear on that. And let's take a look at what it looks like on the palm. So this is a real palm. We'll be analyzing this and a couple of others the rest of the week. But right now, we're just getting used to what it really looks like on a palm. This is the left hand of this person. So this would be the single transverse palmar crease. And of course, this is the lifeline here. And you have a little line here. Sometimes you have these lines extended from the single transverse, but they don't seem to go anywhere. They're just short. This is common. It's like a little more thinking is necessary here. That's all. It's not a second headline. It's just the characteristics of what the headline would actually mean. All right? Now let's go back to this. All right. Now we move this and just take a look here. Here's a branch. When it's relatively short, like this one here, that's like a branch. That's quite normal. And here you have a section of a headline here. It's longer, it's more defined, and it's in the same area as where headline would be. It's just a section. So it usually would indicate the person has a separate interest in thinking of something else that's totally different from what is going on here. In fact, we can't see how it turns out, but this is an idea coming up for the person. Okay? All right, let's take a look at another example. Okay, now this is what the single transverse line usually looks like when you do a handprint. It's not just a clear line, but there's a lot of little lines coming in. That's quite normal. You can't always see this with the naked eye. You need really a handprint, because that comes through as far as everything that's on your hand. You have a chance to see it. And this is an upper branch of a heart line. It's in the heart line territory. There's a little wiggly here, which is quite normal, and straight here. So don't think of it as a complete line. It is not. It's just in the upper branch. It's hanging up there because there's so much emphasis on logic, thinking. It's like you are striving for a balance. Well, this will help. It won't totally answer the situation, but this will help. All right, let's take a look at one other. All right, here is an example, and I haven't focused on this before, as I recall. This is a semi-single transverse palmar crease. And for those of you who are new to the channel, this is the old name, simian line, okay? So here we have coming, dropping down, because it's still attached, dropping down. So it's like the headline was trying to separate, but it was too strong in here. This is how it was meant to be. So for those of you who have the semi-single line, it's a partial, that's what it really means. Partial single traverse coming in here and probably meets or merges with the headline right here, but the headline wants to continue. So it's still classified as transverse, but it's semi. It's not the full transverse. It's like partial. Okay, are we all clear? All right. Okay. Well, we're going to end here and continue here next time with our discussion of the single transverse line. And you'll find out some information on what's going on with your left hand, if you have it in the left hand, what's going on in the right hand. So we'll try to take care of all of that. I hope you found this interesting and you like it enough to give it a thumbs up. Very important for the channel, it really is. Share and subscribe. Welcome to the new subscribers. Happy to have you on board. Okay, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Love yourself. Love and light. Bye.